Hello everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channels. In this YouTube channels, I would like to share to you the tutorial how to teach it in the class. But before we talk more about the tutorial, let me introduce myself. I'm Komang Devi Trijayanti. You can call me Devi. Okay, I am the student from Ganesha University in English department. Alright, we move to the tutorial. Okay, I provide you the tutorial about how to teaching in the class with the topic introducing yourself and greetings. Alright, for the grade that I use here is second grade in junior high schools. For the learning objective, at the end of the lessons, we as a teacher hope students will able to exchange and introduce themselves confidently. We as a teacher need to make some indicators that students do achieve. On this teaching scenario, I provide 7 indicators. The first one, there are students can use greetings and introducing themselves clearly. And the second one, students can listen carefully when others introduce themselves. And the third one, students can engage in simulated conversations, introducing themselves to new people. And the fourth one, students can respond to questions about themselves with appropriate answer. And the fifth one, students can use friendly body language when introducing themselves. And the sixth one, students can create name cards or introduction poster with essential information. And the last one, students can use facial expressions appropriately when introducing themselves. Okay, on this teaching scenario, the learning achievement from the students, we as a teacher need to make sure that students can understand the material and can improving the student skills. So in this teaching scenario, we focus on the speaking skills from the students. We as a teacher, before we start the learning in the class, we need to divide the activity into the 3 activities. The first one is pre-activity, and the second one is post-activity, and the third one is post-activity. We need to provide the activity into 3 activity because can make the student can more easier to understand the material and effective to teaching in the class. Okay, we explain about the first activity is the pre-activity. In the pre-activity, we as a teacher need to greet students at the door using a simple English greeting before start the meeting. For example, you as a teacher, when you come into the class, you need to greet your students in a good mood, like, "Hi students, good morning students, how are you today?" and etc. Right? In this pre-activity, you need just greeting the students and then give some clue about what is the material today. Just clue, okay? So in this pre-activity, I provide display pictures of greeting on the whiteboard. So teacher, before start the learning in the class, the teacher needs to prepare the learning materials that can help the teacher to teaching in the class. For example, on this teaching scenario, we provide a displayed picture of greetings on the whiteboard. For example, like, "Hello, what is your names, and etc. Alright, after you as a teacher display some picture of greeting on the whiteboard, you need to ask to the students about after I show you some display picture of greeting, can you mention about what are we learning today? Like that, and the students can easier to understand about what will the learning today. They can guess about today they will learn about greeting people and then introducing ourselves in English. Alright, we move to the next activity. There are rules activity. Alright, on this rules activity, we as a teacher need to provide some videos that can make students easier to understand about what we'll be learning today. For example, on my teaching scenario, I provide the video about greetings and introducing yourself with two peoples, boys and girls students, and you need to make students listen carefully to videos and watching and to make pay attention to the video, and after that you need to make students can repeat it after that. So from the video we hope the students can understand about what are the learning today, and they can remember about what are the sentences for greetings and introducing themselves. So after they watch the videos, the teacher need to make some role play to make students more interesting to learning this material. For example, on my teaching scenario, I provide role playing, and on this role play, I want students to make identity card from the origami with the size 16 and 16 centimeter. And in the identity card in origami, the students need to put their identity like names, age, and etc. With their activity, they need to drawing their face or add sums that make their identity card more interesting. So we as a teacher, when we want to students demonstrating their conversations, we need to carry out to pay attention for the learning objective. On this teaching scenario, students are able to demonstrating their conversations with a good body language and with a good facial expressions. So, if the students want to demonstrating their conversation in front of the class, the students need to conversations with a smile, with a good body language to make their conversations more interesting for their friends to watching. Okay, after we complete the first activity, we need to move to the next activity. There are post activity. Okay, in the post activity, we as a teacher need to provide reflections and discussion from the teacher to students, and the students can reflect on their experience in the class activity. And don't forget to make some discussions on any difficulties that may have arisen and how they can improve. For example, after the learnings today, do you understand about this material? You can ask to the students, right? Do you can ask like, are you happy to learning today? So Are you enjoy the learning today with me? Like that. So when the students can answer your questions in a happy feelings, so the students can understand your material and happy with your teachings in the class, right? So if the students have, maybe you can see the students don't understand about the material, you can ask the students, what is the material that you don't understand? You can tell me, I will explain to you, like that. Be a good teacher for your students. Okay, I think that's all from my tutorial teaching in the class, and I hope from this video you can improve your teaching in the class. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.